Hello and welcome to the channel. My name is John and today we're going to build a computer. I have not done this before and I have all these parts. So I watched a YouTube video and I made sure to get everything I need. So I have an Allen wrench, some tweezers, a Swiss Army knife that hopefully has a Phillips screwdriver attachment, my Livestrong bracelet so I don't get electrocuted, and finally my thermal paste applicator.
Damn it, John! I told you not to watch that video. Well, that was a disaster. Hi, my name's Carl and welcome to the channel. If this is your first time here, be sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell icon to be notified of when I release new videos just like this one. So, that was my buddy John, who has never built a computer before, and he's looking to start a YouTube channel, and he needs something better than his 5-year-old laptop that just isn't going to cut it, because he's going to be recording in 4K video. So, today we're going to be building him a computer, and it's going to be a pretty nice one. Quick overview of the specs here. Main CPU, we're looking at the Ryzen 7 3700X, and this is going to be a 8-core 16-thread beast, especially for the price point. It's really hard to beat. To go with this, John actually ran to Best Buy right now because he forgot to get the RAM, and so he's going to have 64 gigs of DDR4 3600 megahertz RAM from Vengeance. Storage, we are going to have 2 NVMe SSDs, each one being 1 terabyte. So he's going to have one for his scratch disk, one for his main operating system and all his programs. Mass storage, we have 3 4 terabyte hard drives here that we're going to put into a RAID 5 configuration. That means that all 3 of them will be collecting data. If one of them fails, he's not going to lose data. He'll be able to restore off of one of the other drives there. All this is going to be connected to an MSI X570 Pro motherboard. It's a pretty nice motherboard. This is the exact one I have, and it's got all the bells and whistles that he's really going to need and then some. Powering it, we do have a Corsair RM850X. It's going to be plenty of power for him. He's really not doing any overclocking or anything, so don't have to worry about that. And even if he did, this is definitely over what he's going to need. So he is going to be doing some light gaming on this. By light, I mean a lot of gaming, especially considering he has himself an RTX 2080 from EVGA over here, and it's a beast. It is heavy. It's got some weight to it, and it's going to perform really well. We're going to take all of this and jam it into this tiny little Fractal Design Meshify C computer case. Me personally, I would have gone with something a little bigger, but you know, my opinion, bigger is always better. So we're going to go ahead and do just some B-roll build here. Not going to make you watch every little detail, and we'll check back in once I got it all set up. is done. And a few things about this case. Overall, I think it's a great case. Has excellent room for, cable management there. Plenty of tie-down spaces on the back. One little gripe, kind of got bigger hands. And trying to attach some of these cords back in there, the plugs, especially for the front panel I/O, gets a little tight, so that kind of got a little annoying. There's that 64 gigs of Vengeance RAM there. The power supply, I like it. Nice black, no ketchup and mustard cables in there, but they have these really thick heat shrink tubings on there that really kind of make it take away a little bit from it. That, and this was the best possible option because the other, connector would have just made more of a mess. So, little gripes. I mean, nothing wrong with it. Obviously, it's going to get the job done. But if you're going for something appearance-wise, this might get on your nerves a little. One big issue we had with this is when we were originally planning out this build, we were thinking just a double hard drive, backup storage. And somewhere along the lines, we switched to 3, but never looked back into the case. So, this is the hard drive cage that came with the case. Luckily, Justin actually had a spare one from an NZXT X500i, I think, something like that. And basically, it's the exact same profile, same mounting holes. The difference being this one had a little more room on the bottom, a little more room on the top, versus these, it's a really tight fit in there. So it'll get the job done. There should be plenty of airflow through there. But something to keep in mind when you go with something like a mid-tower like this, remember how many hard drives you want to put in there, because that became a little bit of an issue. Did kind of extend things out a bit, but otherwise, I mean, it was a fun build. There is more room for 2.5-inch drives up here. Like I said, plenty of places to cable tie everything off to. Has some nice Velcro straps for a lot of your main wires running through the case here. Overall, I'm really happy with it. So we get this thing buttoned back up, plug it in, and get John in here and see what he thinks about the computer. All right, let's get John in here. John, it's ready. It's ready. Come on in, John. Come on in.
Yo ma.
Yo ma. Okay, Kramer. So here it is, all completed, all RGB'd out on that cooler there. You will be able to change the color because I know how much you love pink.
Yes.
So yeah, what do you think? You like the looks of it?
It's pretty colors.
It's pretty colors. Of course you'd look at that.
Mm-hmm.
So, John's channel, I'll put a link down in the description below. It's about miniature painting.
Yes.
So, he is all about the colors.
Painting small toys.
Painting small toys,
that grown men play with.
In all reality, that's what I do here just about every day. It's just toys. So I will put a link down in the description below. Be sure to check him out once he has a couple videos posted there. But I think we're going to wrap it up here. If you like this video, be sure to hit that like button. If you disliked it, you know what to do. Throw a comment down below. Let us know what you'd like to see next. Otherwise, we'll see you in the next video.